PocaTV, Wenzzzday.
Greetings, everybody. Let me start with an immediate disclaimer. We are having some weather here today in Poca, Jamaica, so anything can go, electricity-wise or Wi-Fi-wise, but let's not linger on that. Oh, I forgot to change my background. Shame on little old me. That's the proper background. Welcome all. Thank you for clicking. Let me start by seeing who's already here. Who is here? It is my good friend Yap, watching on YouTube. Hi there, Yap. Fingers crossed, right, for electricity and also for Wi-Fi today because of the weather. I think it's dying down a little now, but you never know what can happen. And who else is there? Yes, DJ Conscious, Rain here. That is because he's not so very far from me. It's about 10 minutes from here. So he's getting rain today. Yap is telling me that in Italy, where he is, it is dry. Well, we've been having a dry spell here in Jamaica, so we're actually kind of happy that we're getting some rain because the yard is so dry. The trees need water, and water is life. If we don't have water coming down from the skies, it just might be we don't even have water on the main. So, you know, we welcome a little bit of rain here, but I'm glad for you, Yap, that it's dry in Italy, because I know in the Netherlands it's been horribly wet lately, is what I've heard. But what do I know? I'm here in Poca. What do I even care? So yes, today a special edition again of the PocaTV Wenzzzday Ting. Yet again, I'm by myself and I'm enjoying myself, to be honest. DJ is watching, so that's great. But I have so much to tell you about my travels here in Jamaica. So today is going to be another special, and it is my Clarendon special. What is Clarendon, you ask yourself? Clarendon is one of the 14 parishes we have here in Jamaica. Subdivisions, it's all political. You know, you vote for a guy or a girl who represents your part of the country, and then all of the things get jumbled up and we get politics. You know how that goes. So Clarendon, this is one parish, the one parish. In all the years I've been coming to Jamaica, which is well over 30 by now, I'm losing count. I've never really explored Clarendon. So I thought, why not take myself there? Remember, I was traveling from Kingston 2 weeks, no, not last weekend, but the weekend before, with my good friend Chaps, driver and guide. And last week I showed you how it was up in Holywell Park with that wonderful waterfall that we searched for and found, and all the other adventures we had there. That was on the Blue Mountain side of Jamaica, on the east, so to speak. But today we thought, you know, for this trip, we thought we'd go all the way to the other side of the island. So you see Kingston, the capital city, circled. That is where I was based for that weekend. And we're moving 2 parishes in that direction to Clarendon. Let me pull up a clearer map of Clarendon so you see. It is on the south center side of Jamaica. And as I was telling you, it's a parish that I didn't really know very well. I remember driving through it once, but that was way back. The highway wasn't even there, and you know, it took ages. That wasn't a day when not a day. It was a couple of days. I did a total tour of Jamaica. It must have been early 2000s, maybe 2006 or 7. I don't know. A total tour of Jamaica, and that was, like I was saying, in the days before the highways were there. Chaps and I had a good number of talks about those highways and the toll stations that you find on your way. But I don't really want to be canceled by Jamaica. I don't want them to tell me you cannot travel to this country anymore. So I cannot show you all the stuff that Chaps and I were saying about the highways and the toll booths that you that you pass by in Jamaica. There's a lot to be said about it. And the fact that I'm not telling you what we were talking about tells you kind of how I feel about them. Long story, maybe another day. I'm not showing you that. But what I will be showing you today is one of the many clips I filmed during this trip in Clarendon. The first one being, and that goes whenever you travel in Jamaica, once you get off the main road and into the little nitty gritty roads, it's hard to find your way, as will be shown in this following clip. If ever it starts. Are we getting that again, are we? All right. It now doesn't want to start by itself. So that means my Wi-Fi is a little slow. That might mean that I might be lagging on your screen from time to time. You will have to forgive me for that. In the meantime, let me just re-upload that video because I didn't do all the work preparing for the show for nothing. So we are going to see it. If it is the very last thing that I do on this earth, it has uploaded yet again. Here it is. Finding your way. I'm gonna turn left here at the wonderful roundabout. Only in Jamaica do we have tractor tires painted in the national colors and call that a roundabout. No, you have to go left. Over there. Oh, yes. There's a sign there that says Milk River, like you say. But your GPS tells us to go the other way. Let's see.
Okay, let's go this way.
Yes. I'm sure the people who put up the sign know where it is. It's kind of dry here in Clarendon. And flatter than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Central Jamaica.
Yeah. Lots of pretty flowers though. Sound system coming up.
Ask somebody.
Yeah. They're gonna tell you to turn left at the tree or at the goat.
Go down your road.
Yeah.
And you see.
You see two goats.
See
Go left. All right. That's
no,
nothing.
not left or right. Go up.
Go up. Yes.
Go up the road. Go down the road. Like, which way is up? Which way is down? I'm sure it's not here. We should have turned left there.
Yeah, we should have.
Chop. Morning. How are everybody? Go on, drive. I respect. Chop.
Chop.
How much you have full? Down the road, him say.
Well,
Huh?
we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
See, chaps, I've never seen this, so it's good to be here.
Yeah, me too. This is my first.
Good.
Yeah.
So that's how you find your way in Jamaica. You ask left and right. They tell you to turn left at the goat, or they just don't know. It can take a good while before you reach your destination. But as we say, it's the journey that counts at least as much as the destination. And to be honest, we had some good adventures on our way, which is what I'll be sharing with you next. But before I do that, I'd like to ask you, have you ever traveled anywhere where you really didn't know where to go? Let me know. Maybe join me here on screen and tell me your adventures of that day that you went traveling and you had a good guide, but you still got horribly lost. And how did you find your way home? I'd be really happy to know. What you can do is either scan that code to come backstage here in my studio, or if you're watching on a laptop, you can enter that URL, case sensitive as ever. and join me same way in the orange room here backstage until I pull you up. And I really, 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 really would like to know any of your stories of getting totally lost, or maybe outsmarting everybody and finding your way despite what everybody was saying. Any kind of special travel story that you have to share, join me here on the screen and let me know. But if you're shy, I can always understand people being shy. They don't want to be on screen. They'd rather send me a comment, which is perfectly, perfectly fine. Just send me a comment telling me something about your travels. A comment like Jaap's, which is a little off topic of joining this program. He's asking me, is the 1st of May also Labor Day in Jamaica? You know what? To be honest, Jaap, I don't think it is. But I really did not check because I know that it's the 1st of May, but I really hadn't registered because, I lose track of time here in Jamaica so often. I will try to find out and let you know separately whether or not there is Labor Day here in Jamaica. DJ Conscious, helpful as ever, has the information right at his fingertips, and he let us know that it is May the 23rd here in Jamaica. Labor Day. Yes, and it is Labor Day with a U in English spelling and with an O, like Jaap was saying, in American spelling. 23rd of May is where the Jamaicans celebrate Labor Day. There's a good nicety going on between Jaap and DJ. I appreciate that. Talk among yourselves, people. In the meantime, if you have one of those stories about traveling and not finding your way, let us know. Whatever happened to us, we did get somewhere, as you can see in this picture. That definitely is not an urban picture. We are in the rural deepness of Clarendon by this time. And what are the things you can see along the way? There's a good lot of stuff you can see when you travel on those little roads in Jamaica. In this case, I was lucky to be regaled with, well, see for yourself. So apparently up the road or down the road, whichever way you're going, there's a spot where we can have a drink and a steak for those who are willing to kill a beautiful cow. That was a bull.
That's good content.
Look at the river. It's very pretty.
Crocodiles, the guy said, right?
Alligator, yeah.
I don't think we have alligators.
No, we have crocs here. We don't have alligator. That's true. But look at the color of the water. My gosh, it's really pretty. It looks so innocent. Oh, I see. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Go back.
Zoom in.
Yes, zoom in. Huge croc. Let's see if I can find him. Where is he?
Come out.
I'm
scared?
Where is he? Come. I hope he's in the shot. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a big mother.
Our father.
Our father. A mother father.
Good works. That was cool.
I love the way he just goes about his business.
Yeah, man.
Like nothing like what.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until that cute little calf we just saw wants a drink of water.
No, don't say that.
No, well, you eat steak. Let the croc eat steak.
Okay.
said 2.5 miles. He probably means 16.
Oh, shit. I hope not. Just down the road, man.
Down the road.
Sorry.
Just down the road. Just down the road. Well, it was not just down the road. In fact, we were actually just not heading to a specific place, but to a specific area. We are nearing that area, and on our way there, we came across this really, really idyllic spot, which I am going to show to you now. I am, as per usual these days, not telling you where it is for many, many reasons. The most important being, I don't want to see no McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, highways, big hotels, and 25 million tourists in this little spot. This one I'm keeping for all Jamaicans and a little bit for myself. So we're on the south coast now, past the river, in what I would call a quintessentially Jamaican environment. Got a little bar here. And further down, a lot of fishermen's boats. You see what I mean? I mean, some things must be kept in their original state. Not every part of this world needs to be developed so that people who are tired of their life wherever they live can just sit down in the sand and, you know, everything. Wherever you travel, those places look the same. All those hotels look the same, with a pool and white beaches and some kind of sports activity going on in the water, and lots and lots and lots and lots of tourists fighting over the deck chairs. You know the drill. We don't want that everywhere. So this is my own little hidden spot. I'm sure that many Jamaicans, even those watching right now, will know exactly where it is. But we not go tell, right? We keep this one for you and for me and for maybe a handful of people that I would like to take there one day. The rest of you go somewhere else. Comments coming in. Let's see. What does DJ say? The South Coast is where the beaches are natural. Exactly. Don't talk about the South Beach and the beaches being so natural, DJ. We keep it very, very quiet. And very astute DJ Conscious, as you know, of consciousradio.net, in which he plays the most fantastic reggae tunes and dub on Sundays. He says very astutely, the tune that I was playing in that video, of which I have no rights. I'm saying that to everybody, but Jashaka used to allow the use of this thing. His accounts online allow it, so I can do it. Hunter was the tune by Jashaka, and guess what? He was from Clarendon. Trust DJ Conscious to make that link. You know, DJ, I know you told me before that he was from Clarendon, but it wasn't on top of mind when I chose this tune. I just chose it. It must have been divine intervention of sorts. So as these things go in Jamaica, when you're in those tiny little villages, people are curious as to who you are. They want to know where you're from and what you've come to do. And they, before you know it, you have a little chat with people. And that actually happened. I don't think there was more than 10 houses in that tiny little village. But I spoke to most people I saw there, and they were very friendly, making jokes with me, making me feel okay, and not telling me, what are you doing there with your camera? Just letting me do my little thing, knowing that I would not put them on the screen without their consent, because that's not the way PocaTV runs. So yes, one of the encounters we had that day on that lovely little beach was in the little bar that you saw earlier. And in that little bar, we made friends with Keisha and her mother, and things really went totally Jamaican from that point on, because we had a little drink, and then somebody got hungry, that somebody being Chaps, and before you knew it, there was food on the table. So Keisha, you escovitched. Please explain to the people, what is escovitch?
Escovitch is vinegar, hot pepper, and carrot and onion.
Yeah, and that's the sauce. But it's kind of hot, right?
Yes, because the pepper is
The
hot.
pepper.
Depends on the pepper too, because some of the pepper is not well hot, and some of them, the Scotch bonnet pepper is very hot.
It's very hot. I found out recently it's 500,000 Scoville heat units. That's very hot. I did a program on pepper. Yes. So this is how you serve it.
different kind of pepper. You know?
True.
Because you have I don't remember what they call it. You have a purple pepper.
Yes.
That is much more hotter than the Scotch bonnet pepper.
Yep. And now they make a new pepper. It's called PocaTV. I tell you, Scotch bonnet is 500, like 500,000. That one is almost 3 million.
Oh my God.
You look at the pepper and everything starts watering.
That's purple pepper.
Purple pepper? No, that one's called PocaTV. PocaTV. You love your pepper?
Yeah, man. I love spicy.
Yeah.
The more spicy, the better.
What does it do for you, spicy?
I don't know. The doctor say I shouldn't.
No, because
It's a flavor.
it's a flavor, but it make you sweat too, not you? Sweat up and burn up. And they say pepper burn you twice when you eat it.
People like the flavor that the pepper brings. Some of the you have another.
It's hot.
You have some other red pepper. It's a seasoned pepper.
Yes, yes,
Seasoned
I know what
other
you mean. I know what you mean. I like the aroma, like the smell of it.
Yeah.
I don't like the burn. Don't like the burn. But thank you. Chili pepper.
Long one?
Yeah, you have another
long.
one.
Kind of
It
round.
look almost look like the
It doesn't near look like a Scotch bonnet.
Scotch one, but it's a red. It's red.
Okay.
Well, it's time to eat the fish. Thank you, Keisha.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Keisha. Definitely will look you up if ever I pass through your area again. That fish, she made parrot fish. That escovitch parrot fish, that was yummy, yummy, yummy. Of course, Chaps had a little trouble because, he said pepper was what he lived for. But the thing was really pepper. So he had to eat those little bami, which is cassava fried, to kind of balance out the heat. And, we had to make him just take a while to recover from that pepper. Keisha had no trouble with the pepper at all. Let me tell you that. At all. She just ate it. Her mother did too. Another piece of proof that Jamaicans are so very tough. Jaap is very enthusiastic about this hidden beach. He's telling me he would also love to go to that. No, he will also go to that spot because it's so very nice and no people. Exactly, Jaap. Those are 3 basic reasons why I'm not telling. But if, for example, one day in the future you'd be in Jamaica and I would be here, I'd probably take you to that beach. It's a long journey, though, a very, very long journey. Because remember, I live in the north, and to get to the south is already a 4-hour drive with the bus, and then et cetera, et cetera. But I take you there. I just wouldn't let you know what the place is called, and I would also not let you understand how it is that we got there, because we don't want to spread the news. We are selfish people. Well, let me speak for myself. I'm very selfish, and I know why I'm so selfish. In the old days, I used to share all my lovely spots in Jamaica, and now they're ruined. They're ruined. They look like Thailand or like I don't know, South Africa. I want them to look like Jamaica. All right. And if you don't want to see Jamaica, go to Thailand or to South Africa. It really isn't very complicated, people. It really isn't. Anyway, our lovely afternoon with Keisha and her mom came to an end, and we still had some way to go, because what we definitely wanted to visit in Clarendon was the place called Milk River. Milk River is another one of those places where they say an enslaved person got severely beaten up by his pakramasa and went to his secret spring and took a dip in that and came out shiny and new and without any of the cuts and the bruises and the whatever it is that masa did to him. That water is extremely hot in this specific spring in Milk River, so it is diluted. And what they've done right near to that spot, they have built a hotel where you can actually book a night and go in the baths and have massages and wash with all that gorgeous, healthy, and miraculous water. I mean, notice on the picture on the right, even the cows walk for miles and miles just to get a sip of that water coming from this hotel. They're happy with the leftovers, so to speak. Imagine if those cows found that spring. No, they would burn their tongues. It's better they drink this water right in front of the hotel, knowing that it is healing water. Cows need healing too. And especially for people who plan on eating cows. If you eat sick cow, you're going to be sick yourself. So you better eat healed cow, is what I say. A lovely spot. Chaps and I both booked one of the baths. I told you last week, I don't do full body wetness because of hair and cars and all of that. But I did wash everything else. Everything that's uncovered was totally washed by me. And I must tell you, people, the skin, especially on my legs, still feels now, since that last week, it still feels the way it felt when I was 27. So it feels all nice and taut and all healthy. And I noticed that I jump up and down and run up and down hills with these legs ever since I took that bath. It was definitely worth it. I have no pictures of Chaps doing his thing in his little booth because, I mean, give the man some privacy, really. Yeah, I just didn't take the pictures either. But even if I had taken them, I would have shared them with him and him only. So that was it. We headed back to Kingston. Look at the road. I mean, showing you how very dry it was in Clarendon, but still, and very flat, but still very adventurous on that very bumpy road to head back to the highway taking us to Kingston. And on our way, this is what you see in the afternoon in Jamaica. Children walking home from school for miles and miles and miles. They walk in the sun to get home. I think it's a great picture because we don't recognize any of the children. It shows the action, and it was one of those drive-by photo shoots, Chaps just driving and I go click and I got this. I'm happy with that work. Beautiful little houses in the countryside, which is what makes my heart beat so very fast every time I'm in the countryside here in Jamaica. I just cannot get enough of that. I'm seeing a comment coming from Donna. Donna, you're late. Oh, you missed so much already. But you can always go back to the same link and find the video once I'm done. So just watch till the end, but I'm actually nearing the end because I have already shown my travels in Clarendon. I've shown the goats and the cows and the crocs. I've showed how we find our way, asking our way, go up where the goats are. My beautiful hidden little beach that I'm sure you know, but we're not telling people, Donna. And I was just sharing how I then wet my legs and arms and face in the healing waters at Milk River in Clarendon. Donna, I know you're going to watch right from the start as soon as this program is over. Yeah, so we're heading through that countryside on our way to Kingston. And this is the last picture I took. The sun going down over the mountains, the Blue Mountains on the other side of Kingston. We're heading back towards the east, and we're seeing the sun go. Why is the sun going down in the east? Those are not the Blue Mountains, people. I'm telling you nonsense. Those are not the Blue Mountains. The sun is going down in the west, and the Blue Mountains are in the east. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. What does Donna have to say? She says, I remember walking home from school in Kingston in the hot sun. It ain't pretty. No, Donna. I was just telling the lovely viewers that, and how children do that every day, and for miles and miles and miles. So this is how I say goodbye to Clarendon. But there's a new little thing I would like your attention for, people. In order for me to make these programs, I put in a lot of hours. I pay for the live stream. I pay for other apps that I need to make all the visuals. And I'm not asking you for money, but in a way I am. Just buy me a cup of tea. You can just, if you wish to contribute to this program, maybe that all your money together will pay for next year's stream. I don't know. If not, it buys me a cup of tea when I'm busy doing these programs. Just scan the code. It will take you to an environment where you can either choose from for a one-time thing or a monthly thing. That's totally up to you. No feel, no way. I'm happy with anything that you can spare. You can even change the amount that you find there. And don't feel no pressure. It's just the normal thing to do these days. This is how we do live streams these days, because all of us want to do more of them. We want to make more content. And for that, we need to be able to sustain ourselves while doing it. It's as easy as that. But as I said, totally no pressure. But if you feel so inclined, scan the code. It will take you to that place where you can do that donation. That would be so very, very welcome. Well, lovely people, I guess that's it for today. Rounding up this special that I did on my Clarendon trip earlier last week. It was last week, Monday, not this Monday, last week. And this past weekend, I did another trip. I went to Portland. Who knows? I might share that with you as well, because a lot of things went on this past weekend when I was in Portland. For now, I guess this is how I end this program. Next week, don't know. I don't know if DJ Conscious is available. I don't know if I feel like I should do another special. Rest assured, there will be a new PocaTV Wenzzzday Ting at the same time or whenever you watch it, a rerun. All right. It's been great fun. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being with me today. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.
PocaTV.